Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Notre Dame versus BYU college football matchup on Saturday, October 8th, 2022. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, College Football Saturday. And here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. I do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab, and while you're there, you use the discount code 15OFF, you'll get 15% off all of your premium purchases. But let's get to this one. We've got Notre Dame and BYU. This is that Shamrock series that Notre Dame plays in every single year. Of course, that's what they call it, and they always play against a good team. A lot of these games on these neutral sites like this one is, and this one being played at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. What a great place to have a game. They should have a game there every single week as far as I'm concerned like this. And I know UNLV plays there, but I mean a big game like this. I mean, this is it's pretty cool. Probably end up having one of those big bowl games. Will end up being in Vegas and, being like, national championship games. What a cool idea. But anyways, we get to this one, Notre Dame and BYU. Notre Dame coming in at 3-2 on the season. Nice win over North Carolina last time out. That North Carolina defense, what a sieve they are. The Irish just absolutely scorched them on the ground. Meanwhile, those losses against Marshall and Ohio State. The Ohio State one I think we could forgive, and they certainly played well in that game. But the other one to Marshall, that one is a head scratcher and will come back to haunt the Irish no matter what they do the remainder of the season. On the other side of this one, BYU comes in 4-1. They've been solid in all their games, but their toughest game, the one against Oregon, well, they did not hold up at Outson Stadium. That one was a true road game. It was at Outson. Better teams than this have lost at Outson, so it's not like an exact, it's not a total, it's not like losing at home to Marshall. That's for darn sure. But they do also have a nice win over a very good Baylor team as well. That game went to overtime. So two good teams going at it in this one. And, Marcus Freeman, first year head coach at Notre Dame, a lot to prove, a lot of question marks, especially after that Marshall loss. The Notre Dame offense has struggled throwing the football, 97th in the nation, averaging just 209 yards, while that BYU pass defense, 18th in the nation, allowing just 175 yards per game. It is weakness on strength in there, but the other side of it, the BYU run defense allowing 163 yards, which is 93rd ranked in the nation. Notre Dame running the football 160 yards per game. I honestly believe they're a better running team than the 65th ranked. But when it comes to scoring points, the Irish have been bogged down, 97th in the nation in scoring at just 25 points a game. The Notre Dame defense is pretty good under Freeman, as you would expect, but certainly not stellar and doesn't have those big marks, and that has been a little bit of the problem here. Against the run, 70th in the nation, allowing over 142 yards per game, but BYU rushing just 153 yards per game, but throwing the football 293 yards per game. And this BYU offense cranks up almost 447 yards per game. But when it comes to covering the number, BYU hasn't been spectacular in these neutral site games. 2-5 against the number in their last 7 on a neutral site, and 2-6 against the number in their last 8 games overall. 0-4 against the number following a game they did not cover the spread. Meanwhile, when we look at the Irish for this one, Notre Dame, definitely more favorable trends here, as they are 9-3 against the number in their last 12 games, 6-2 against the number following a cover, 7-3 against the number in neutral site games, and 21-10 against the number following a bye week, and that is a big one here. The thing that I don't like about this game is that I think it's going to be pretty close and hard fought. I think it's going to be a lot of smash mouth in this one. So getting that hook at 3.5 with BYU looks just a slight bit more attractive in a game I'm not rushing to the window to bet. I'm going to take BYU plus the points here, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.